Ublalo attack. Kanuik Pizzi. Ready? We, the students of Brevig Mission, believe in treating others with the respect we would like to have, feeling each other's pain and caring when one of us is hurting, being thoughtful and knowing that others will return the favor, being honest and trustworthy, stopping ourselves and each other when we are being disrespectful, helping each other without being asked, practicing maturity and preparing ourselves for adulthood, acting responsibly to keep ourselves away from trouble. We will be nice, we will be calm, and we will carry on. Well, I've noticed a lot of things about you high schoolers lately, and a lot of them are good. Our basketball teams are getting rave reviews for your citizenship and responsibility and cooperation at other sites. Students in general are starting to be on time more and more. And our juniors and seniors are really leading the way this year. You guys have earned my respect. 9th and 10th graders, you're coming along. You've got a ways to go. You need some encouragement and some support, but you are really coming along. 8th graders, you got some work to do. That's okay, that's normal for 8th grade. So I've decided to give you guys something I think you want if you can organize yourselves enough to handle it. Are you ready? First, I'm going to describe it out loud, and then I'll make a list so you can remember some of the things. Let me consult my notes here. I'd like to propose that you guys organize yourself in a responsible manner so that we can switch to having high school gym for an hour every night. Now, there's some problems with that we need to solve. So let me lay the problems out before you, and let's see if you can solve them or figure out a way you might solve them and get everyone to agree to work on it. The first one is, how would you share the court time? The second one is, how would you share the space in the gym? Then, what sort of behaviors would you expect for each other? And then, how will you ensure that you will treat each other with the respect you deserve? Finally, I want you to have everyone sign off on this agreement once you guys have worked on it. There needs to be a committee of one boy and one girl from each grade level that comes up with the proposal, and all the high schoolers need to sign it, including the 8th grade, and then we'll go for it. Okay? Well, you'll have to bring it to me, and I'll have to approve it. I might ask for a few little changes here or there, but I bet overall you're going to impress me. So let me write down what we need to do. So first, there needs to be a planning and idea team. It needs to be made up of one boy and one girl from each grade level. Okay, so that's 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. And 8th grade, we want you there too. The high schoolers will plan most of this, but I'd like you to be watching and learning from them about how they handle this situation. Here's some of the things you need to figure out. First, there's sharing the time and space. Are you alternating games? Are you watching the clock? What if somebody wants to play volleyball? We want to avoid the chaos that there was in the gym before, where some people were playing one thing, some people never got the opportunity to play. How could you organize your time and space so that a lot of people get to play and everybody has a good time? Next, we have you deciding and writing out the behavioral expectations you will have for each other. Do you remember last year when we had gym breaks and some of the younger kids were jumping on top of each other, bashing into each other, making fun of each other, and the older students said, hey, that's enough of that. That's not how we want to spend our gym time. I'd like you to identify the behavioral expectations you would have for each other at evening gym so that everyone feels safe and everyone feels respected and cared about. And thirdly, how will you ensure that people will be respecting each other? Ensure means to make certain or to make sure. How can you make sure of that? What will happen? Who will be responsible? How will you take care of things? That's a big question, isn't it? How does a group of people who care about each other make sure everyone is getting the respect that they deserve and make sure everyone feels welcome? I'm wondering how you guys might decide to do that and how you might make sure it happened through having some systems within your gym time. Finally, every student in the high school is going to need to sign off. That means everyone will need to see it, talk about it, put their input in, and then they agree if they come to gym, you guys can share the time, share the space, share the expectations for behavior, and take care of each other's behavior so that you become a highly functioning group of wonderful high school students who we can trust. You know, your high school years are a rough draft for the rest of your adult life. So let's work really hard at making a good rough draft so the rest of your adult life is going to be amazing. And now I have my favorite little guy to end our in-service and to start your day out right. Here he goes.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I woke up this morning on my horizon. 3 little birds were on my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melody pure and true. And they said, this message is you. They said, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Have a wonderful day.